Ground like this is sacred because you begin with a clean slate. You can do anything with this ground. Imagine this is the late 1950s, 12 miles from downtown San Antonio, yet in the middle of nowhere. Dusty roads, dairy and ranch land, and 5 families, the Von Shields, Gaskins, Delavans, and 2 McCreeless families, giving of their resources with the faith that something more could come out of their land. It's now 1963, and their vision comes alive. The first Methodist hospital in South Texas, and in its opening, the start of the South Texas Medical Center, the largest economic generator in San Antonio today. From a dream to reality, on land where San Antonio has now grown and prospered, and in a mission that is part of their history, serving humanity to honor God by providing exceptional and cost-effective care accessible to all. What began as a faith-based private hospital so many years ago, today is the Methodist healthcare system, one of the largest private healthcare providers in Texas and the 5th largest hospital in the nation. However, being the largest says just a small part of who we are as caregivers and what is truly important. For us, this is a calling, a special place where we are called upon in grace to provide for those most vulnerable in their time of need and less fortunate in their resources. This is not an honor we take lightly. It is a special privilege. There is no second place for us because our faith, history, and purpose have been and will always be to place anyone in need first. No matter your position, we are servant leaders bound to excellence. And excellence is not just a word here at Methodist. It is a commitment we call Methodist excellence. This commitment of excellence in all we do is witnessed by our daily work in Methodist Healthcare's 6 pillars of achievement: service, people, quality, finance, growth, and community. Our ultimate goals are to provide a level of caring, safety, and security that makes Methodist Healthcare the leader in quality care, the most sought-after place to work, the hospitals where physicians want to practice all of the time, and the most preferred hospitals where patients and their families want to receive care. When we think of service, we don't see a patient. We see a mother, daughter, sister, brother, son, or father. Compassion, empathy, and skill is our definition of service. People, the backbone and success of Methodist Healthcare. We strive to hire the most talented and respected caregivers available and give them the education, tools, and support to guarantee a level of caring second to none. Excellence in quality care. For Methodist hospitals, quality care is truly sacred ground. We are steeped in a history of continuous quality improvement. This remains our commitment, and it will be our commitment for generations to come. Trust and expectations are at their absolute highest when patients are at their most vulnerable. Methodists simply will never settle for second best. We began with our charter from the United Methodist Church and on a vision to provide health care where no one lived. Today, Methodist healthcare is in the midst of the greatest growth San Antonio has ever seen. The growth pillar for us is to grow where people live, and in doing so, providing ever-increasing services. Methodist healthcare is a part of something much larger than ourselves. When we think of community, we understand there is much more to what we do than providing quality patient care. Each day, Methodist employees and volunteers dig deep to express their personal mission of giving back to those most vulnerable. It is daily work we do gladly. In our journey to Methodist excellence, 1995 was our next milestone. The landscape was changing, and Methodist Hospital had grown into the largest private faith-based hospital in the region, one of the largest in the nation. Our footprint was large, but not large enough to better serve a growing San Antonio and region. Much like our 5 founding families' faith and wisdom exhibited so many years ago, leaders of 2 hospital organizations, Hospital Corporation of America, HCA, the owners of 4 San Antonio hospitals, and the Methodist Hospital Board of Trustees formed an equal ownership partnership, the Methodist Healthcare System of San Antonio. Today, more than 50 years after the first shovelful of dirt was turned for one Methodist hospital northwest of San Antonio, we are now 8 hospitals strong, along with 25 other healthcare-related facilities, all in San Antonio and surrounding communities. From 175 beds to now over 2,000 beds, and the largest, most preferred healthcare provider in the region. And since 1995, Methodist Healthcare has been equally managed by the largest provider of healthcare in the nation and the local Methodist Healthcare Ministries, the largest private funding source for community healthcare services to low-income families in a 72-county area across Texas. Our founding families would be certainly proud of our achievements, all based on their vision of integrity, service, and trust. With these achievements over the years, there have been a number of firsts. The first children's hospital in San Antonio designed and built just for children. Methodist Specialty and Transplant Hospital and the Texas Transplant Institute, now the largest live kidney donor provider in the nation. The first in the nation to treat breast cancer patients with radioactive seed implants, and the many other firsts around the adoption of technology and new treatment protocols. Indeed, Methodist Healthcare is world-class healthcare. What was a distant dream in 1955 now provides residents of San Antonio and communities throughout South Texas uncommon excellence in healthcare. Moreover, we will not rest on those dreams. You expect more from Methodist Healthcare because we do have a long and rich history delivering more through serving humanity to honor God by providing exceptional and cost-effective care accessible to all. In honoring this mission that guides us daily, we are Methodist excellence. And now, our future depends on you.